What's up, everyone? This is Matt from Level Up Reviews here, and I'm gonna have another discussion here. Uh, I'm gonna talk about the races coming up in the possible next expansion. Now, these are just my opinions. They're by no mean fact or proven or anything right now, so don't take any of that. This is just what I think or what I would actually hope. So let me go ahead and count down. I'm going to do about roughly like 5 races. So let's go ahead and look at number 1. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and start off with number 1. So they have already got code actually written in the World of Warcraft game. They wrote it in around Burning Crusade time. And all they would actually literally have to do is flip a switch and we'd have the character. A lot of people would want this. It's not actually the top choice for a lot of people, but this is a choice that if I had a choice, I would love this. So here's my top choice, and that is the Ogres. I love the Ogres. I don't know what it is about them. They can be warriors, they can be mages, they can be warlocks, they can be all kinds of stuff. And I would love to see an ogre race. Now, I don't think they're going to do 2 races. I definitely am pretty sure they're only going to do 1, if anything. They would make them like the adherents, where you could actually go to either Alliance or Horde. And that is said for all the races I'm picking right now. I'm saying they're only going to pick 1. That's my opinion. But this is my top choice, is the Ogre. And for number 2, we have the actual fan favorite. Now, a lot of people have been requesting this one. I would be okay with this one. It's not one of my favorite choices. My top is still the Ogre. But this is my choice for number 2, which is actually the most popular. It is the Nagas. So the Nagas have been around for years, and they've actually been playing a really huge role in Legion, and that kind of makes me think that maybe they could be doing something with them. No one really knows right now because no one's announced anything. Hopefully in like a month when BlizzCon comes out. But anyway, so the Nagas look really good, and they could be warriors, they could be hunters, they could be sorcerers, anything they want. And I'm honestly thinking with the way the new expansions are going, the way everything in the story is going, I really think that this could be a good possible choice. So anyway, off to number 3. And number 3. So this one actually I really like, but I feel like it's a race that kind of was pushed to the side. It was kind of like there, and everyone was like, oh, cool, where did these guys come from? And you haven't heard from them since, because they're in one place. But if they ever actually made this this race part of World of Warcraft, like as part of like, a playable character, that would be really cool. And I can think of some of the abilities they might actually have, like some of the different things they might have compared to our races now. So for number 3, my choice is, that's right, the Pearlfins. The Pearlfins are an awesome race. You could have a swimming race. I mean, that would be really cool to have like extra swim speed, even abilities underwater. They can be warriors, sorcerers. They can do pretty much all the other stuff. And honestly, you wouldn't have to alter that much graphics when it comes to like gear and everything, because they pretty much just look like a fish human. I just think they would look really cool with a bunch of armor, and to see them just fighting. Like, I'm trying to go look over here to see some different ones. I mean, look at them. They would be a really cool race, but I don't really know if they're going to ever be bigger than what they were. Because, like I said, they were kind of just thrown into Mista Pandera, and there they are. That's it. But, off to number 4. So, I've actually seen these guys around, and I just, for some reason, thought, wouldn't that be cool if we could actually play as them? It would be awesome because they could get some cool armor, they would look badass fighting, and you could do different things with them. You could actually fly, and I could probably actually They could probably actually have their own flying talent. And you could do just many different things. So the ones that I pick now are the adherents. I just think a bird warrior will look awesome. I mean, just think of look at the gear that you could put on them. I mean, they have the wingspan. They're beautiful the way they were designed. They would just be an awesome race. Do I happen to think that this might actually happen? Probably not. Let's be honest. But wouldn't that be such a cool race to have? So awesome. And now for number 5. I know this is a weird one, and it's probably not going to ever happen, but it kind of reminds me of Diablo 2. The druid could actually transform into a werebear, and we have the smolder hides. Now, of course, this is the elder and Littlefur, but they could make a really interesting race. I mean, think about it. Obviously, they're standing on two feet, so they're more humanoid than anything. You could definitely have an easy warrior. You could have an easy mage. In fact, I believe if you go around the city, they actually have all that. The armor would look really cool on them, and they could do different things. I mean, what if they're like the Worgans where they can go down on all four and run? Now, obviously, they're almost like the Worgans, but they're not really. They're really different. This kind of race, I fairly highly don't think so. But it's always fun to, dream about and just think about. So anyway, guys, that was my top 5 picks for the new races for the expansion. Tell me what you think. Was there a race that you thought would be really great? Is there one that you like out of this list? Just tell me what you think is going to happen, and just comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget, everyone, to keep leveling up. See you.